What's up, guys? It's John at National Sports Entertainment, and I wanted to go into today's games and just a quick recap of yesterday. Yesterday was a rough day. It's funny because I woke up today, and my analytics showed me as far as like how my videos have been recommended. You can call me paranoid, but this was like our last night was our worst night in quite a while. Just for hit rate wise, we've missed a lot, and I noticed that it just got recommended like 4 times more than all of our other videos that I've been doing where we've been closing a lot of sequences. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. I found that funny. Nothing catastrophic. We did lose the Magic leg 3. I thought we'd get that one. Then we have here just a bunch of losses in general. We just didn't have a great day. But in general, like I said, that's why I stick to the system. So here, like I said, we do lose a leg 3, which is a 7-unit loss, and then we want to win 7 sequences for every 7-unit loss. And then we have my picks for tonight, and like I said, I like to go into them. I actually was going to go into it a little bit earlier, but I was just making sure. I saw some movement on Phoenix. I saw some movement on Dallas, so I just wanted to make sure they didn't make any crazy announcements. But I can say, first game, I love the Hawks. I don't think the Wizards winning puts them and Raptors just a little bit too much, in my opinion, too much ahead of the Bulls and other teams, where I think they're going to want to keep it, again, as close as they can with all these teams to make the East interesting. Furthermore, I don't see them having the Hawks start off like 1-5, which is what they would be, with Quinn as their new coach. I think they want people to see they're better, the new culture. They're playing better. Losing to the Heat, okay, you can understand that. But then losing to the Wizards, I don't understand why they would do that. So I like the Hawks cover a lot here. Next, I like the Celtics cover. 10 points is a lot. That's basically the biggest reason. And I think they will win 60 games this year. I know people think that's impossible now. They can still do it. They only got about 16 games left. So I think they can do it. And, I like the Blazers, but I like to be honest. They've been portrayed as a terrible team whenever they played anybody that has a center going and Horford's going. So I think Blazers probably just maybe start off close, but then the Celtics run away. 10 points, more people will probably be on the Blazers. And, I'm not saying they can't do it. I just think Celtics cover. Next, because of metrics, I like the Heat cover. Them and the Mavericks both are down there with the historical worst right now, around 36% against the spread. So I love both the Heat and Mavs to cover that spread. And the Heat, I don't think anyone's going to be on them. I think they're going to be all over the Cavs. So I love the Heat, like the Mavs a lot. Next, we get to the Nuggets. I like the Bulls to cover this because I think it could be an upset win. But either way, I just think if not, we have points to fall back on. So I like the Bulls cover. And Thunder Suns moved from 11.5 to 13.5. Seems like A, they want people on Thunder, or B, they're trying to clip people. I'm going to take the risk and go with the Suns minus 13. I think they'll cover this. I don't think they'd move the line that much and pay out, that many people that are obviously going to be on the Thunder. And they keep the Suns looking strong. Then finally, Raptors Clippers. I like the Clippers because I don't think they're just the same reason as the where's the other game? The Raptors. The Raptors, Clippers, and the Hawks, Wizards. I just don't think certain teams can fall too far behind, and I don't think teams could get too far ahead. So if the Raptors win, Wizards win, it just puts the Bulls in a tough spot where now they're 3-4, games possibly behind, depending on how other teams do, being in the playoffs. And I just don't think they're going to do that. I think they're going to keep it close. So yeah, that's why I have both the Wizards and Raptors getting covered, and I think there's a chance that the Bulls could win. But anyway, as you can see, I have a couple leg 2s here and a couple leg 3s. So Hawks cover Wizards. The reason I made that one a leg 3, it's simple. Again, I don't think with a new coach approaching the playoffs, with their record the way it is, that they're going to have this team look bad. And the Wizards do not need this win. Again, in fact, losing it makes a little more sense. Mavs, Pels, also terrible against the spread. The Mavs are. But there's always those teams, Tulsa, that just seem to finish pretty bad. So I'm not going to be playing them as a leg 3. If they lose a couple more, then I probably will. But for now, it's a leg 2. Now, Heat cover Cavs is different because on top of them being horrible against the spread, it seems like a game where people are going to be fading the crap out of the Heat. So now we got a couple things going our way. A couple reasons that I think that, it's a good... That's why I made it a leg 3. And then Bulls Nuggets, again, I like it because I think they could win the game. But if not, I think they could definitely cover. That's a leg 2. And you see this is what I do for every single video, every single pick. It's this simple. Clippers cover Raptors. We'll just go to our Sharks-Jets game, which didn't go over. Plug it in as a leg 2. And then we got Suns-Thunders. Suns-Thunder. And we'll plug that in for this. So that's everything. Those are our picks. Our leg 2s, we got the Suns, we got the Bulls, we got the Hawks. Hawks is a leg 3, so hopefully they really come through, as well as the Heat. And I just think we have a really good night. So nothing crazy, but I know it's a little later than usual, so I'll get this out to you guys. And if I see any hockey plays, I'll put that out as well. Didn't see any college that I loved, so we're going to stay away from that. So take care, everybody. Happy earnings.